Hello, this is Tom from Never Center, and in this video I'm going to show you the new features that we've added for you in Pixelmash 2025.2. And the main one, the main banner feature, is that we've added a new animation tool. So let me play this animation for you, and you can see this candle glow growing and shrinking and the ground shadow changing with that. What's special about this is that these animations are not achieved with our regular tools of transforms and vector tweening, but they're achieved with animated layer effects. So now virtually all of the layer effects in Pixelmash, there's a few exceptions, but almost all of them are now animatable by clicking on this little keyframe button. So you can see the ground shadow on this candlestick. If I turn that off, it's just a layer effect, and when I turn that on, you can see it on. But you can see between frames 1 and 4, it's growing. And you'll notice in frame 4, the width scale jumps up from what it is in frame 1. And if I right click on this, oh, it just went out of the screen, but when you right click on these, you can see now that there's an effects keyframe check mark that you can toggle and untoggle. But all you need to do to animate a layer effect is click this button on the layer effect. So in frame 1, the width scale is over here at this value. And if I go to frame 4 and then turn on the keyframe and increase the width scale, then now when I go between those two frames, it will smoothly tween and animate between those. So in this candle one again, I've got several layer effects that are being adjusted. You can see, for example, the colorize effect on the glow is changing. So it's tweening to a warmer color when it's small and dim, and a cooler color when it's large and brighter. And this glow radius also, you can see in this field, it's at the first frame is 21, and at the last frame it's 11, so it's just going to interpolate between those. So there's a lot of neat things that you can do with this. I'll just show one other recent file that I made to show this, and this one is just a lightning bolt. So this is just a boomerang animation. You can see the lightning's growing, and I actually do that one with a layer transform, but then let me just close this so we can see it in slow motion. The glow radius on this bolt is increasing. All of my effects on this are on the parent layer of this. So I've got the glow radius is changing, and then I've got this colorize effect that is sort of blinking on and off between white and blue. And so then the way I'm making it grow is actually just this hider layer. Let me just turn off all the layer effects. And this one, it's set to be an erase effect, but it's basically just this layer that I'm translating, animating with its position. And when its blend mode is set to erase, then it just reveals more of that bolt as it goes through. So we turn our effects back on, and then between that transform effect and the layer effects, then you can get this cool sort of lightning effect. So there's infinite stuff you can do with this. I'm sure your imaginations can go wild, and you can see that there's a lot of things that are just going to be way easier to make using layer effect animations than other methods. We fixed several bugs, and just one other thing that I wanted to show you that we had added that is handy in this is the auto limit colors layer effect, which we've had in there before, but we've tweaked it and adjusted it, so now it works much more reliably and much better. This is basically, let me just toggle off all effects. This is for when you've got, usually when you've got like a photo or a vector drawing or something that you have, and you want to turn it into pixel art. You can turn on your auto limit colors effect and adjust the resolution, and it's just a really quick way to turn a photo into pixel art. And usually it's going to be best as a starting point. And so as I decrease this color count, you can see it's just, or increase it, you can see I can sort of dial in and find where's the best point that gives that nice pixel art look, maybe with 5 colors or something. Then as I adjust the resolution, I can get this. And then I could, go and bake in these colors and then edit it to make it more precise. But this works much better. It used to be that when you would change the resolution, the colors would jump all over the place, and now it's a much more stable algorithm. And like I say, this is great often for sort of a starting point. So say I've got this picture of a clock tower, and I want to make it into pixel art. Turn on the layer effects. Even just doing 2 layers in this sort of auto limbic colors will give me a great starting point. And then maybe I can bake that in and then start adding in details, or I can turn it up to a few more colors that give me some of that variation and then reduce it from there. But just to show you some other examples, here's one that's just a bird. Again, dial in the level of pixelization that you like, and then maybe bake this and then go and edit those pixels individually. This one's this picture of a girl, and let's just put that to a pixelization level. It looks nice, and again, you can see if I arrow down in this field, I'm doing the wrong layer. If I arrow down in this field, I can reduce the number of colors and get it to a number that's a nice one to work with. And for certain cases, maybe this will get you exactly what you want, and for others, it will help you have a starting point to convert a photo or other high-res image into pixel art. So we hope you'll love these features. Let us know what you think in the comments, and we would love to see what you create with this. Thanks a lot.